Hey everyone! So I was just watching Darling Dolls' video on unpopular doll opinions. If you haven't seen Darling Dolls before, I'm going to put a link in the video description to that video and to the one they just did on Sailor Moon dolls. It's a great starting point if you are new to Sailor Moon collecting or you just want a refresher on some of the dolls. But it kind of made me think, what would my unpopular doll opinions be? And I wish I had submitted this one in time for the video, but I figured why not? I might as well do like a mini video myself. My unpopular doll opinion would be that the early Bandai North America and Irwin dolls are actually kind of cute. I know some folks balk at the idea that these would be some of my favorite dolls to collect. And don't get me wrong, I love all of my dolls. And the Japanese and Italian dolls especially are gorgeous. But these early dolls are always going to hold a special place in my heart. Oh, by the way, originally they both had regular pigtails. I actually did the odongo myself just because I wanted it to be, well, a little more show accurate, but anywho, that's just me. Anyway, the big reason why I love these dolls forever is because this was the first ever thing Sailor Moon related I ever collected. And it holds a very big special place in my heart. The first time I was aware that Sailor Moon had dolls was when I saw this one at KB Toys. I went to the mall. This was long after Christmas. They were kind of doing a clearance sale, and they had a shelf of Sailor Moon dolls. It was just Moon, Mars, Jupiter, and Venus. They didn't have Mercury, but I was just floored. I actually almost fell down in the store. I was so excited because, like, nobody knew what I was talking about when I talked about Sailor Moon, and here were these dolls. And the eyes. I just love the eyes. Like, I realize they're not like the Japanese dolls, but for me, this was my first truthfully anime doll. You know, the closest I would get before this would be like the late 80s, early 90s Skipper dolls that had sort of anime dolls, kind of like Licca-chan, which one of these days I'm going to get a Licca doll because they're so cute. But this was the first ever thing I collected of Sailor Moon, and I still hold on to that memory. I still get a little flutter in my chest when I see those blue boxes pop up on eBay. This one I had even less knowledge of, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. So, on the eve of my 12th birthday, I had this crazy dream that I got another Sailor Moon doll, and she appeared at the end of my bed. It was one of the 6-inch dolls, and I played with her. And then she transformed into a taller doll, and she said that she would see me soon. I thought, wow, what a crazy dream. Well, when I went downstairs to have my birthday cake, my mom surprised me with this doll here. And I screamed. It was the exact same doll from my dream, and I didn't even know that she existed. I thought the 6-inch dolls were it. So that's a big reason why these dolls have a very special place in my heart. I love collecting them. I don't refer to them as frog face like everybody else does. I don't call them ugly. To me, this is something very special, and I actually find them to be a little bit cute. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool if they had noses. I think they kind of got the idea to do this design from some of those early episodes where they turn to the side and like their noses disappear and it just kind of like bleeds down like a Cardcaptor Sakura doll. But I love them. I love their little faces. They're not as angry as I thought they would be. You know, when you compare it to the Bandai video that's been circulating around YouTube. But I love their faces. And it holds a very special memory for like the first time I saw anime dolls specifically sold in a regular toy store. And that memory just tickles me every time I see them. So if you've got a lot of these types of dolls and you don't want them, you thought they were a gag gift, they're nothing special to you, well, just send them to me. I'm sure we could work something out. I've got a special place in my home for them. I've got a special place in my heart for them. I love these dolls, and if that's an unpopular opinion, so be it. That's cool.